Good morning. Today we are going to discuss another practical program which is related to CBSE internal practical examination. So the program is here you need to create an empty list and add the number of elements dynamically by taking from the user. Finally find the sum of the elements of the list. So here you need to understand this program different way. So the logic is like this. So the first you need to take one list. Yes, an empty list is taken. Then you need how many elements you want that you need to take from the user. For example, user want to add 5 elements means here you need to enter the 5. And if you want to add 10 elements means you need to take the 10 elements. And again read each element from the user. So now the user enter 10 one time, 20 one time, 30 one time, 40 one time, 50 one time. Like that user will enter one element. That element supposed to be reached to a list, and again you need to find sum of the each element which is you added to the list. So like this 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50, that is 150. This is the program meaning. So now we need to implement this program by using Python programming language. See, it is by listening it is looking like hard, but we can implement very simple way we can implement. See, look at this. So take a new file. So now the program name is creating an empty list, add a number of elements to the list, find the sum. Here three things are there, that's all. We need to implement the logic. See, first point we will see, create a list. First one we are going to create an empty list. Yes, take that empty list name is list and we are taking empty list. First step is over. Now we need to how many elements you want to add. We will write here number of elements required. How many elements you require, take it n. So int input how many elements you require, how many elements required to add a list, add to the list. Yes, here the user will enter how many he want, that many he will enter. So now we need to add each element. You need to add each element for I in range n. So now one element we supposed to add. Read the element. First element you take. See, int input enter first element. So now element first 10 is entered. That 10 is came and stored in ELE. This 10 is again you need to add to the list. So for this we have one method in list that is called as list.append. So element over 10 is added. Now I value changed from second, again second time enter element, user will enter 20, it's going to be stored in ELE, then again it is added to list, 20 is added, again it will ask the user 30 is added. Now 30 is going to be added to the list. Like this, how many user enter 5 means 5 times, user enter 10 element means n value 10 means 10 times it will ask, 10 times you will add to the list. If the user enter n value is 20, then this statement will be executed 20 times, you will add the element to the 20 times. This is the logic. After this this is the we added the element. Now we need to find the sum. So for that, sum is equals to sum plus ELE. Sum is equals to sum plus element. Each time element is added, that will be created here. Sum initially we are taken a 0. So now we are going to display the sum of this list. See, look at this one, print sum of the elements is sum. So this is the logic. Actually it is showing sum is all it is like a keyword. We'll run it. If it is not taking, we'll change the variable name. See, list of elements sum. Yes, how many elements are required to add the list? I required 5 elements. Enter element, yes, 10. Enter element 20. Enter element 30. Enter element 40. Enter element 50. Why it is not asking sixth time? Because you given a 5 is the n. This logic will go up to 5 times only. This logic. It will ask the user 5 times. It will add the element 5 times to the list. And finally find the sum also. Will add each element and display the sum. This is a run one more time for the your understanding. So now we will how many elements required to add to the list. This time I am going to give the 7. So now here I will give 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So finally it find the sum of the list. Say 9 plus 8, 17, 17 plus 7, 24, 24 plus 9, 29, 29 plus 3, 32, 32 plus 2, 34, 34 plus 1, 35. Why you written for this program simply? Because you are taken a simple numbers. If you take a salary, for example, find the salary of your company, the salary will be the big digit. This logic will execute within a 1 minute. It will calculate the salary, some of the salaries of employees. Okay, na? So that time you no need to manually and no need to count it. For that purpose only we will do programming. So practice this program carefully, then you need to learn it easily. Thank you.